Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 23rd episode of The Bearded Respect. Whew.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Friday, Junior.
Yep.
Friday.
Jason, you want to welcome to all these fine people in our chat?
Yeah, I'm just going to say one thing. You're going to see me up close because I got kicked out of my room today. The grandson's staying over for a couple days, and he sleeps where I stream from. So I'm in the basement on my phone.
I was going to say, what did you do to get kicked out?
But one thing is, there'll be no squeaky chair tonight. Okay. So let's get started here. We got John Fox. Hey, John.
How you doing, John?
Hello there.
This might be tricky. Well, I don't know if it's going to work too good. Nope. Hold on here 1 second. Well, let's see. How do I close this now?
Don't worry, Phil. I have a snoring cat that my mic might pick up.
There we go. There's Mrs. Bruce City. Good evening. I can't.
Come on, Scott. Let's sing.
Well, let's just. I'll put them up.
Yeah. Good evening, Becky.
Hello, Becky. Hello, Becky.
Unfortunately, I don't have the Jeopardy theme for us to hear.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Elegant Sasquatch.
How you doing? Screwing with whiskey.
Hey,
brother.
Whiskeys.
How you doing?
Hey, Jacob.
Man, how y'all are?
D-Rock.
Iraq, how's it going?
Hello.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Santa Tom.
Ms. Bruce City's asking how the weather is. And very humid. And all of a sudden, right before the show, we've got big thunderstorms.
Yeah,
We're warm, but we're not humid. We're not too bad on the humidity side.
How you doing, Phil?
I don't have friends. I got family.
that's right.
Hey, Max.
How you doing?
Hello.
Triple B.
Hey, Triple B.
Hello.
Did I put this one up already?
No. Hey, William.
How you doing?
Will I Am. That's a great name.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, Chris? Toll Booth Willie.
Hey, Toll Booth.
Dynamite. Welcome.
Hey, Dynamite.
John. Welcome.
Hey, John.
Hello there, children.
Brad.
Hey, Brad.
No way.
I don't know if anybody else can hear the music in the background, but that's why I'm kind of bopping back and forth. That's some pretty cool music that I'm hearing in the background, or maybe there's no music at all. Maybe it's all in my head.
I hear it.
Okay.
Yep, I hear it.
All right. I'm not crazy.
Hey, Amber. Thanks
Hey,
for joining
Amber.
us.
Hello there, children.
Hey, DQ. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, DQ.
Hello, neighbor.
Dino. Thanks for
Hey,
joining us.
Dino.
Dino.
Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
He's hearing the music in my head.
Jessica. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Jessica.
How you doing, Corey?
Hey, Corey.
Corey!
How you doing, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
And
Howdy.
Ray.
Hey, 20 Spray Ray.
That's Bayou.
And Frickin' Frack. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Frick and Frack.
Oh, you guys are so great.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Fine
Defined.
from the green room.
He's a good voice is bad.
Bill says he needs a snoring pup, though.
That's what I said earlier, that there may be a snoring cat over here, or two. Just don't know if the mic will pick them up yet. And yes, Bayou Elf. Mike's taking vacation again. But I'll let Scott explain it better.
Yes, Mike isn't joining us tonight because his son is leaving for college to start his, I believe it's his master's program in North Carolina. And they are also celebrating his birthday tonight.
Yep, and I think
Good,
in all
good.
actuality, this is really just Jason's way. This is my long-term extended interview. I think Jason wants to take off a week some point during the course of this month, and I've been interviewing, multiple levels to see if I'm up to the task of taking Jason's place or filling in his spot, I can't take his place.
I think I can't barely see the chat because the type of message thing popped up, and now I can't get rid of it. But I think you missed one. I think you missed Matt Foley. So hey, Matt.
How you doing, Matt? Sorry,
Hello, Matt.
I'm not normally used to doing this job.
Yeah. I'm gonna step out and come back, guys. I'm gonna see if that'll clear my screen.
All right.
So I'll be right back.
All right. And to everyone else, anyone else who's tuned in and we didn't catch you. But yep. Yeah. Got a damn good show tonight. And
No, Phil, I don't think Jason is going anywhere. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Now, he's not going on vacation. I think he has to have surgery or something like that. And he's really running me through the paces.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah, I think so, but it's hard to scroll the chat. But anyway, yeah, on the end of this month, I'm getting that cataract surgery done. So, and I think it's on a Wednesday, so not sure if I'm going to be here that Thursday. So.
Yep, so he's running me through the paces.
Okay, other than that, we expect Mike to be back next week. As far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, he popped in Sunday night and thanked me for not taking his job and then handed it right back to me again. I'm kidding.
Well, I asked him because he wasn't sure if he was going to be here or not. And then all of a sudden, he said, "Give me a day and I'll let you know." Like, okay, I'll ask Will to be on.
Well, it did actually take me by surprise, caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting, but hey, man, I'm glad to be here. Glad to help out whenever needed.
Oh, yeah. It always just seems to go better with 3 people. I don't know why.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
That's because it's a cat rack.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there's more thunder. Well, should we bring on our guest then?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know who chose his photo for the thumbnail, but that's a great t-shirt he's wearing in the photo.
Yeah, I won't argue with you there. So let's welcome on Mr. and Ms. Defined.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the Bearded Respect.
Boing. Boing, what's up?
Happy Thursday Eve. Friday Eve.
I'm taking tomorrow off, so if you order anything, it's not shipping.
I'm not doing it. I'm customer service, not packaging.
Well, I was going to order that new one.
Fine.
However,
I'll be shipping tomorrow, trust me.
well,
Help him.
well, my wife at the end of this month, like the day after my surgery, she's going to Ireland, and she called the bank and told the credit card company and told them that, you know, she's going to be traveling abroad and there'll be some expenses. Well, she put the rental car on the card, and now we got an alert that there's suspected fraudulent accounts. So she's on the phone with them now. So the card's locked, so I couldn't place my order.
Oh, wow.
You have until what, Monday? You'll be back on Monday?
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off, so that means I won't order anything tomorrow.
I am not taking tomorrow off. I work for public education. We are almost to the start date.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Hit the
There
ground
are
running.
off.
Yeah, there aren't, but sometimes we pretend there is.
It's called sleeping in
Yeah.
till like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all sleep that late? Damn.
Sometimes, yeah. Slept till 8 the other day on accident. That was-
You're lazy,
Oh,
Lana.
that feels so good.
Obviously, you guys have kids.
Dogs.
yeah, the dogs, he was up.
Same
The
difference.
child will sleep until 11. She's a teenager.
Yeah, and our son's 24. He has his own house, so
Yeah.
he doesn't wake us up anymore. He probably sleeps until noon.
It's the dogs.
Yep.
the
My
dog's
cat
like-
wakes me up
like
in the
clock.
morning if Mama doesn't feed him.
Yeah, we have a puppy that gets us up at the same time. We don't even have to set, alarms or anything. It's the instant whine, and then if you don't get up, she gets up and she starts licking your face, and that's gross. So you get up.
Puppy kisses.
So wonderful first thing in the morning. Nice dog in the eye.
Yep.
Hey, JG.
But I can speak from experience. Puppy kisses aren't quite as irritating and painful as kitty kisses.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, thanks, Amber. Yeah, that's Bold is it's great. It's totally outside what we normally do. But yeah, that was a customer request. That I don't do customer requests, but he's a good one, and he's been around for a long time. And it's Andy. If any of y'all follow Andy, just Andy, really, on Instagram, he's the one that about 9 months ago he asked me if I'd do that. Said he had a couple of companies that he talked to about it, and they couldn't really do it. And 8 months later, it came out, and sent it to him, and I was like, "Well, you're the expert on this scent. Does it smell like what you thought it was supposed to?" And he was like, "You nailed it." So, yeah, that's good, man. I love barbershops. So, we already have. So that makes like the third, I guess, that we have, because I guess 1626 can be considered a barbershop, but then Ace of Fades is like your classic barbershop with the talcum powder. This is not. This is no powder. This is a barbershop cologne. It is a
Killing me over here.
straight cologne, yeah. And so working with Star Anise was really weird. One drop too much and you got a bottle of licorice.
Wow.
And, yeah, it took a while. It took about 8 months, and I never told anybody about it. And then it
Well, you
just kind of popped out. Yeah, so I'm happy with it, and I love it. I'm wearing it right now. I wear it quite a bit now. It's definitely one of my favorites that I've ever made. It's the hardest.
You're gonna kill me.
No, you can't say anything.
I'm gonna say it.
No,
I'm gonna say it.
no.
I still love King's Bounty.
Oh, thought you were gonna say something else. Yeah, no. King's Bounty is our #1 seller. Everybody knows that. It's like it just is. I don't know what to do. It's like I keep wanting to do something that takes the attention away from King's Bounty. It just never happens, But
It's my favorite.
yeah. So yeah, this new one is my favorite of all time, behind Sublime Vibes. That's the one that I mostly wore all the time. But I've got some new ones that are in the making. One that's done. I just haven't released it yet. Just 'cause
Okay, so that's a close second for me. The one that you guys don't know which one we're talking about yet, but the one that he's gonna be releasing, I'm not gonna lie, and King's Bounty has been my #1 for years. The one he's gonna be releasing is like maybe that much over King's Bounty, which says a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been tried and true for years, but this upcoming one is definitely right up there for me. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've got 2 scents that are done. That's just how I am. I'll sit on a scent that's been done for months before I release it, just because I second guess myself all the time. But these are ready. One of them's closer to winter. I'll throw it out there already. But yeah, probably October. Everybody's been begging for a tobacco scent. I have After Party, but they've been begging for a really like I used to have Distinguished Caballero.
Mm-hmm.
This is 100 times better than Distinguished Caballero. I would release it now, but it's the summertime, so it's like, and I'm not going to tell you what else is in it, but it's got that one thing that everybody loves. That one scent that starts with an O.
Oh, I thought you were talking about money.
Everybody wants that in their scents, and so I went ahead and did that.
Something that rhymes with brood?
Yeah, sure
yes. Does. Dude.
Or chewed?
Yes.
It's got Bold and After Party. Yeah.
Oh, you're way behind.
Yeah, I know. I'm always behind because I can't see. That's why I'm blind.
It's the old eyeballs. I think.
Oh yeah,
talking
okay.
about
San
that.
Antonio. I think he's in Texas here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Bold is definitely outside the realm of what I normally do, but it's definitely one of the better scents that I've ever made. I'm really proud of it. Hell, guaiac wood is technically oud, so there's technically oud in Bold. It's just different. It's hard to explain. It's not spicy, but it's cologne-like, but still barbershop. That the star anise gives it that. What's it called? When you go into a barbershop and they have the combs and the blue liquid,
Barbicide.
Barbicide, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I love it.
I think is what we used to call it.
Yeah, it's good, man. So
You had me at barbershop though.
yeah, I actually just got a note from Facebook saying they approved my ad for Bold, and I'm like, well, damn, I did that like 14 hours ago, and you're just now approving it. Jeez. But yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about that, and we definitely got a lot more scents coming out. This is the year of me doing scents. I've every year I've done like 1 or 2, maybe 2, more like 1. And last year I did some winter seasonals like mint condition and tier 1. But I don't normally do that stuff. I usually just sit on the main line, and I'm just so picky.
You are overly picky. He'll make something and I'm like, oh my God, that smells so good. And he's like, hold on, back to the drawing board. It always turns out better than the original. Like nothing ever backtracks, but he's always like, oh, there's just a little bit too much of this note or a little bit too much of that note. And then he'll go and make adjustments, and it does. It always ends up better, but whatever he comes out with first, I'm on board.
Yeah, I'll say I'll make something and it'll take forever, and then I'll pass it around to people and they'll be like, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna release it. And then they message me like a month later, like, when are you gonna release it? I'm like, well, I kind of started over again. And they're like, no. I do it all the time.
Just don't be like that one company that has a gazillion and a half scents in their catalog. It gets too confusing.
Just about every company that's out these days. Yeah. I was talking to another company about that the other day, and I was like, I don't know how these companies pump out 6 or 7 cents a month,
Mass production. They're not as picky as you are. What they bring out is not going to be as perfect.
I guess.
It's just going to be a different version of something that they already have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How can you do 42 cents in a year? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never understood that. I don't know. I don't think my nose could take that. I would be nose blind to everything. You know,
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to make anything. But I mean, more power to them. Good, you know, if they can do it, then that's great. But
I think quality over quantity is always going to be the way to go, though.
yeah, I just try to stick to
Yeah.
what I feel comfortable with. You know, and like I said, I worked on Bold for 8 months and never told anyone. And I was working on the other two as well. Just once Magic Royale came back out again, the collab with the Bearded Mac, I kind of got sidetracked to where I wasn't working on anything because it just got busy. That's one everybody loves. I think we're gonna can that one. I think we were supposed to do it today, and I didn't send out an email. Well, I guess I'll just run it through the weekend then.
Yes, we'll run it through the weekend.
Yeah, until next year. You know, we'll bring it back next year.
So you guys heard it now. If you haven't got Magic Royale, make sure to put that order in.
Yeah, I'll probably. I guess I'll message Chris because he didn't even message me. He probably forgot too. I bet it's on his website as well. So yeah, I'll just run it through Sunday midnight, and then we'll bring it back next year. You know, it's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
It's just not. It's not one that you can really roll through the winter time and everything else. You know? Very tropical.
Yes.
But we can roll through the
I don't know. Ask her.
I just responded.
What'd you say? I don't even want to. Do I even want to read it?
You can't read it. You got old eyes.
I know.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough being a stud like this, you know. That's something I have to live with every day. I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I just go,
looks good.
Man, this is rough.
What a stud.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, I never asked before the show. Do you have 5 questions?
Yeah, I seen Becky ask that. I can because we didn't have Mrs. defined on before, so we can. But I don't know if we did the 5 questions when Carrie was on first time either.
I'm not sure if we were doing that.
The first time I was on, I almost got y'all kicked off of YouTube.
Oh.
Oh no. Not even close.
No, that was not nudity. That was a different stream.
Okay, sorry.
That was a different stream.
That was only beards.
Yeah. I forgot what it was. Oh, we went into the poop 911 thing. Forgot about that.
I guess I missed that episode.
No, this is we used to have a we don't do it anymore, but we used to have a service that would come and scoop our dog's poop, and they were called Poop 911.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic.
Everybody thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
very, very familiar.
and that show was actually 52 weeks ago.
Oh, dang.
I didn't realize that.
Dang.
Until I started putting this show together.
Been a minute is what you're saying. It's been a minute.
It seems like it wasn't even that long ago.
Did I have the rebrand the first time? Did I have the black?
No.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
was it
you had the same logo you have now.
Okay.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So was it the old school, the white with the black?
With the black, yeah.
Your reputation must precede you because 52 weeks ago, I hadn't even started purchasing beard products yet. And 52 weeks ago, I definitely didn't know about all of this stuff on the interwebs. But I've heard the story about Poop 911. I don't know how or where
Service.
or
I'm
why.
just saying.
I'm sure it was discussed somewhere at some point.
There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories about me from live streams over the years that I don't want to repeat. It used to get wild in live streams. I don't know, like 5 years ago, or because I mean we've been around for almost 5 years.
Yeah,
4.5.
4.5 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 4 years ago, man. Live streams used to be wild, like wild, and
Oh, that was the one you got kicked off for nudity.
that happened like 10 times. I don't know which one that was.
like 10 times.
YouTube does not like nudity at all. Or at least they don't like me naked, I guess.
That must be it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
You two just can't handle sexy bodies.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
So you just started using beard products recently?
I started probably in September of last year. I just started growing my beard out in March of last year. Well, between March and April of last year. And I didn't know there was such a thing as beard products. My wife told me, "Oh, you need to start putting product in your beard." I'm like, "Putting what?" Beard
Hey, what's
product.
up, Chris?
What's that?
I don't know how Chris does it, man. True North. He's like
Yeah.
he's on every live stream. He's doing his
He's-
own live. He's posting reels all the time. I'm like, man, I want his energy.
That's because he's a sidebar.
And they're creating all kinds of sense every week.
Yeah,
He's a cybernetic organism.
yeah. I need that energy. Like
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier, I had to make a shipment of King's Bounty for Amazon today, and 100 bottles just wiped me out. I was like, I'm done for the day. So I'll ship everybody else's stuff later.
100 bottles would wipe me out too.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Yeah,
them
I
down.
made that dumb decision of using orifice reducers. That's with a glove on too. You see that dot in the
Permanent
middle?
dot.
It never goes away. It stays there. It's 24 it's rough. It's like a bump. That's with wearing a black vinyl glove.
You've
Putting
obviously
orifice
never
reducers
watched
on.
one of Weatherbeard's live streams.
Yeah, that's a hard no for me. That's why I do customer service and bookkeeping.
Well, Corey has a special tool that he uses for the reducer tops.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
I've
basically
seen them.
cardboard wrapped with a little plastic and
Yeah. Yeah. I've tried all kinds of things, and all I ever end up doing is spilling bottles. It's just comfort. It's like I've been doing it for 4.5 years, so you just get used to it. But there's been many a time where I've thought about switching to dropper tops just to make it, but the aesthetics, I just can't get over it. I don't mind dropper tops. It's just like I've had orifice reducers and caps for so long that I just think it would look so much different now,
and they travel better.
Yeah.
They look. I like the look of it nicer. Yeah, y'all are gonna see the babies, the wake up calls. Our daughter went to a friend's house, and usually the dogs go in our daughter's room when we're doing live streams. But she is at a friend's house tonight, and they are huge babies.
The other one is looking at me right now like, are you kidding me? You're not gonna pick me up too? Sorry. Here, you can have her back. There you go.
Yes, you'll hear them, and we'll pick them up. They do their thing, and then set them back down, and they're good again, like toddlers, like permanent toddlers.
I gotta start catching up here.
Oh yeah, sorry if I keep trying to respond on the chat as well.
That's a good idea. On Fox.
Hey, Big
Big
Stu.
Stu. Yeah. What's up, Big Stu? I
Yeah,
think Big
Jeffrey,
Stu.
True
think
North
Big
is
Stu-
family, but we also consider all our chat family.
Yep, I'm the crazy uncle. Nobody ever talks about, but everybody loves to talk too.
Yeah,
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say Kevin said, I'll be honest, I take out everyone's restrictors and put in droppers. There was a time where I thought about putting dropper tops, like not using the orifice reducer, just putting a cap on it and including a dropper top if they want to use it. But then I was worried that it would leak everywhere and all that stuff. So it would just be more work. Trying to work smarter, not harder. So
Exactly.
I think like a year into it, I think I gave the option on the website
Mm-hmm.
where you could pick
Yeah.
I'd send you one, if you wanted it. And that got to be such a pain. I was like, no, it's either one or the other. I just had to make that executive decision.
I like the aesthetics of the orifice reducers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks really nice, and actually, the official Ken said it, like when you've got the dropper top, although they're nice, there's just a lot of points of failure. You know, you've got a lot of pieces that are attached to each other. So when you're talking about, you know, the age of it, or heat, or, you know, having that cold weather, shipping to, you know, overseas, that type of thing, there's just a lot that goes along with that, where it can fail. And with the orifice reducers, it's literally a stopper and a top, so there's no failure that can happen.
Yeah, rarely have I ever had anybody say their bottle.
Oh, okay, jacked up. Like that. Yeah, just go for it. I like to do, well, not with beard oil. Usually it involves a different kind of liquid and some kind of mixer. So,
I mean, we still do dropper tops for our sample bottles. They're little teeny tiny droppers.
Yeah.
You know, but
you know, that's right now. I don't like orifice reducers because I had surgery on my neck and I've lost use of this shoulder temporarily. So when I put into this hand and that hand, and then I got to prop this hand up to be able to put it in my beard.
oh no,
I can just, you know,
go for it.
Yeah.
Just make
but I have a love-hate relationship with dropper tops.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place for everything. And, you know, you see I've got a little bit of a display behind me. I don't have 300 different oils back there, so I don't have to worry about anything going bad. At least I hope I don't.
That's true. That's very true.
You just haven't reached that point yet, Will.
No, I can't, because, you know, it's the way I grew up. I grew up poor, and we were taught not to ever waste anything at all. So I'm gonna get that very last drop out of the bottle, one way or another.
Yeah, well, you have to. Especially if you find like that right scent for you.
Yeah.
You want to get every last bit.
Well, and then I end up removing that orifice reducer just so I can get the last out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Go on Amazon, get you one of these.
That looks familiar.
That's how you take an orifice reducer out of a bottle.
Interesting.
Wow.
It slides right in and you just pop it right out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's not what it was made for, though.
No, that's what it's made for. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's got different sizes. Like mine's 20 millimeter. So it's that one. There's 18 on that side. And then you can crack your beer with a bottle top right there, too.
Hey!
While you're doing it.
Speaking about open pour.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, if I get to the bottom and I feel like I really want to get the last bit out, I'll pop that out. Or if there's sometimes, the reason why I have it really is that there's sometimes an orifice reducer just doesn't sit right when you put it in, no matter what you do, just because China makes them. And sometimes you just get about one every 10 gets wonky, and then you have to pull it out and put a new one in. It's so funny because I'll be struggling and I'm like, oh, okay, fine, that one's not going to work. I'll pop it out, grab another one, pop right in. I'm like, China, come on, man. Jeez.
Well, you know what Granddad used to say: you can't fix it, get a bigger hammer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I've actually broke the top off of a bottle trying to get an orifice reducer out before.
Ooh.
Nothing wrong with a little glass shard and
I was like,
you'll be fine.
What the hell? Only happened once, but
I mean, to be
Here's the
fair,
reason certain companies went to plastic bottles.
This is true.
When I accidentally siphon too much. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean,
If you siphon too much, you just take it in your hands. That stuff is so good for, I hate to say this, but so good for like dry legs, dry elbows. I mean, it's got all the right base, and then you're just going to smell really awesome all day anyway. So.
Yep. But
Emo's in here hitting on me again. Every time I'm in a live stream, Emo shows up and starts hitting on me.
It's really awkward, but it's okay, Emo. It's okay.
I'm his sexy white chocolate. That's what he calls me.
This Just call me M&M's.
Actually, you know what? I forgot. I have to. Are sample packs out of stock on the website?
Maybe. I mean, since I just, propped them up out there, you might want to double check.
Damn, there's a lot of stuff. Well, so a lot of people have been emailing me because King's Bounty Daily Wash is out of stock. I think conditioner is too. Yeah, our conditioner is too because we are the manufacturing facility for our wash and conditioner is in Houston, and we're in Buda, but it's in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got hit with the hurricane, they were out for a week. So they're way behind. So I'm thinking like 2 weeks I'll have more of that. But I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 of the Simple Man daily washes left.
Apparently hurricanes are not good for production.
No.
Yeah.
Not good at all. And I didn't think about it. I was like, when I knew the hurricane was coming for weeks, and I should have just like told them like, hey, I need 50 bottles of this and 50 bottles of that. Instead, the hurricane hit and they just kept sending emails saying, we have no power, we have no power. And I was like, oh, great. So I couldn't even order anything. They basically just had to take a week off. And once you do that at a manufacturing facility, they're so far behind that it'll take 4 weeks for them to finish an order. So, it is what it is.
Do we have sample packs or did you get distracted?
Yeah, there's sample packs.
Great.
I just added some.
Okay.
We only had one in stock, but I added some more.
Yeah. I hate putting together the sample packs because the little tiny bottles.
Yeah, they're
But
I try to save money as much as I can. So the way I do that is on the sample packs, the little bottles. When I buy them, I actually put the dropper tops together. They send the little glass tube, the round circular thing, and the rubber nipple, and I have to put all 3 together because it's cheaper. So
hey, you know what? As the bookkeeper, I approve of this method.
yeah, unfortunately, I have 2 accountants, her and the accountant,
Mm-hmm.
and they both complain about everything.
Pinching the pennies.
I'm not as well. I do still give away a ton of stuff. Everybody in here knows that. I give away a lot.
Yeah, but
Well-
the sample packs are great because that way, if you don't know what you like, it has such a wide range of scents. That way, you can really get enough to do like just a little bit and really check out like which ones are the right ones. And it's not big enough to where you're gonna have a ton of it left over, but you'll know by the time you're through the pack which scents are gonna be your top favorites.
Chris, yeah, he knows.
Really?
Chris,
I was not aware of this romance. Like straight up, like, because I hear you're texting late at night.
no, it's Chris.
Oh, all right. Harry's got a few. He's got a few romances going up on here.
Yeah, Chris and I talk quite a bit, and I'm always complaining about something.
Cheating with email on Chris. I see how it is. Like I said, you got to have your favorites, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm constantly.
You're constantly talking to other companies.
Chris messages me too, and he does his fair share of complaining, but I don't know how he does it, man. He's oh my God, is that Bearded Vato?
Yes.
Yep.
Whoa. I summoned Bearded Vato. I haven't seen him in years. Wow.
It's been a while.
Holy moly. What's up, man? I know he's ordered, I think. Yeah. That's a bird walking on the grave of Bearded Vato.
Actually, I'm going to say I summoned Bearded Vato because if you haven't seen him for years and I happen to show up tonight.
It hasn't been years, but it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
He still orders. I think so.
Well, you better.
It's
if
a little
you're on
harder.
here.
I remember back in the day, I used to know like who ordered and all that stuff, but now it's just so many that it's hard to keep up with names. Now it's just order numbers to me.
Yeah.
I know he gets up first thing in the morning and he like trudges in here while I'm getting my coffee. He's like, "I want to do orders."
Crank the label machine.
Sweet.
On
Thank
live stream
you,
nights,
Vato.
yeah. He's not lying. Yeah, I think they were when I was on Command's Corner last time, Dan's anniversary.
Yep.
And we were on there, happened to be on there that night. And I just looked at her and I was like, I didn't really tell Dan I'd do anything for his anniversary. So I said, yeah, anybody who places an order during the stream, I'll throw a bottle of Dan's favorite scent, King's Bounty, free bottle. That was a huge mistake.
Was amazing. That was amazing. Our house smelled so good. It smelled amazing for a while.
It was a lot of work. I was like, you ordered them while in Mexico. Yeah, I said that, and then I was like, I better go check my bottle stock. I didn't think about that. I was like, oh crap. Luckily, I had just ordered.
House smelled great.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah, I mean, I love doing it. Love giving the free stuff and yeah, I was like, wow, the orders they just were nonstop, and I think I said I'd do it until midnight or something like that. And
oh yeah, I went to bed well before.
So when the stream was over, I was like, well, I guess we'll see what happens in the morning. And I woke up and came in here and
basically poured the King's Bounty for like the next 8 hours.
Oh no! And I said if you had already ordered King's Bounty during the stream before I said that, then I would throw in Oceanside. So I actually
I think he had been drinking, to be honest with you.
We had been. Yeah, that was a vodka night for sure.
Yeah, when he threw that out there, I kind of, we were on the live stream. I kind of looked at him and I was like.
And then like a few days later, I did a buy one, get one free. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Why? I'm so busy. My back hurts. But, it's good.
As his bookkeeper, I approve of these things. So.
Sometimes I just do things without, like when you do things like that.
Where's your hat from?
Cowboy Revolution.
Cowboy Revolution.
Cool.
Bearded Vato.
Yeah, Cowboy Revolution. Sometimes I just open my mouth before I even check my inventory. I'm like, I didn't want to have to be that guy that sends out the email saying, "Hey, I know I said I'd send you a free bottle, but I got to order 300 new bottles."
Put it in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, who needs an orifice reducer? Just like icing a cake.
That's a great idea.
Not a terrible one. Just saying. You got to do what you got to do. Nothing wrong with a little bit of MacGyver going on.
Damn Skippy Hippie. And the official Ken, I didn't know that's how you could summon him. But thank you for sharing that information. That is you should know.
Is that Donnie?
Yeah, that's Donnie. I don't know if he's familiar with Will.
Apparently not.
You want to introduce yourself quick?
I'm by you. I am the substitute co-host, and I've been on extended interview process because Jason's worried. Oh no, he's going to try to take my job. No, Mike's worried about that actually. Jason knows I'm not taking anything.
Jeffrey, if you haven't had King's Bounty, I'll just tell you now, if you don't like floral, don't get it.
If you have...
I'm the only beard company owner in the world that's like, don't buy it if you don't like this.
If you have a woman in your life that you love, you should buy it for her.
Yeah, Sam.
You'll have...
It's like her favorite scent of all time, not just like beard oil, but like smell.
You'll have... Just put it on right before bed. You'll have a great night.
She's like, yeah, she told me, oh, that's very violet.
It's our number one seller on the website. It's our number one seller on Amazon. I just don't get it. I'm like, wow, I never expected it. I was scared to even release it because I was like, nah, people have come to know, like I said, Distinguished Caballero that I used to have. I just was really worried about doing something floral, and then boom, it just exploded, and I was like, well, I'm glad I did that. That worked out okay, I guess, because there's a label machine over there that keeps a roll of Kings Bounty labels on it at all times.
I don't help either because I push it all the time. So not sorry.
Well, then I definitely don't need to, unless I'm ready to buy a minimum of 2 of each. I don't need to be placing an order because anything that smells remotely good, either if my wife doesn't take it from me, my daughter does. So
Yes.
now, if you got some nasty smelling beard oil, hey, I'm gonna order
I can make you one and send it to you, and you can be like, you could just give her that and then keep the other for yourself.
Carrie will fart in a jar and send it on over.
Yeah, but I'd like to live to see my next birthday.
People make millions on some kind of website with that. So
Yeah, I haven't been able to find that one yet.
here, just
So Chris from True North was saying he's sending you a message about the orifice remover.
Who is? Oh, Chris is?
Yeah.
that doesn't even sound right.
No, it doesn't.
And Brewer is with his family tonight. His son is leaving for his master's program in North Carolina, and they are also celebrating his birthday tonight.
How exciting.
Maybe.
So that's why he's not here.
That is a perfectly good reason to not be there. Anything family.
I said family comes first.
Anything family.
Oh, wow, damn. I just looked in the other folder where they send like spam messages to. Wow, I should probably look at that more often.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All kinds of companies. Okay.
I normally look at there and I got a whole lot of messages from women.
Well, really? I mean, I can't say what the messages are while she's sitting here.
Emo, stop messaging him.
No, Emo's not in my spam folder. He's all up in the primary folder.
Jeffrey says he's got the fart in a jar covered for you.
I eat a lot of protein, so I don't think you want me to do that. I start off every morning with Ghost whey powder, whey protein, 2 scoops, 50 grams of protein.
We were doing like a protein competition, and he literally, in all literal senses, blew me out of the water.
Yeah, poop 911 oil. That's a good. Yeah.
Somebody's going to come out with that. I'm telling you right now. And if you charge twice as much for it, you'll probably sell even more. It's a premium blend.
You get your butt out of here. All right,
and I'll gladly forward the women to you if you want. I just hit the block button so I don't get myself in trouble.
I'm just tired of hearing about my dadgum extended car warranty.
Oh, Chris wants to know where to buy that orifice reducer remover tool. Hold on a second.
Yep.
This reducer removal tool.
Amber,
I think you get like 2 for $5 or something like that. Let's see.
That's super cheap.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah, most people just push her out the door.
Oh,
Wait.
damn.
Where is it? Hold on. Maybe they call it something else.
I can just imagine what's popping up.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Don't Google that, by the way. Do not Google this.
I almost had to look back and go, did I Google butt plug? Let's see. What restrictor cap?
Restrictor cap. That is a much better search. You're welcome.
Hey, give me a minute to look it up, and I can post my affiliate link you can order from.
Man, why I cannot find them now? I'm glad I ordered one years ago because now I can't find them.
Of course not.
I think it's actually. I think you actually got to. I think maybe it's also used to insert them as well.
Chief, you probably don't want to know what's going on.
No.
So now I'm about to Google orifice reducer inserter.
Oh.
Chief, I'm here and I don't want to know what's going on.
Oh my gosh. This is where we're going to have our next lesson, folks, is how to delete your search history.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second.
No, I think this is going to be our next lesson on how to get kicked off of YouTube. Again.
Just have Carrie on the show.
I keep doing this.
At least it's not boring.
It's called a decapper. I just found it, fool. Look, you can go on there.
That's not it.
Look, this reduces, it's not the same thing, but it does the same thing.
That looks like a pain in the ass.
You're a pain in the ass.
I know, but still. No, that's not it.
Oh,
What, do they
that
not
looks
make them
interesting.
anymore? Come on now. I'm mad. Now I'm going to have to hold on to mine forever.
They may still make it. They just named it something very, very different. Something
Here, hold on.
nice and tame.
Oh, now he's going to go look. Uh-oh, watch out.
Now he's going down the rabbit hole.
Okay, it's got a brand name on it. Let me do that.
It might be safer.
I don't know. Let's look and see what the brand name is.
Hey,
Okay, yeah, no, that's okay.
if you go to Amazon, you can take a picture of it and they'll locate it.
Oh yeah, they do have that.
Oh, I
feature
love
now.
that.
Oh,
I love
No.
that. It's like reverse lookup on Google.
exactly. But the only time it's a problem is when the FBI shows up at your house right after you send that picture in. And
What's it called again?
You've had that happen?
Yes, please tell us all about
asking
that.
for a friend.
And
You
Chris,
sure
yeah,
did, Chief.
yes, most of the time I'm an open poor savage as well.
Ken.
This is crazy. Like, I can remember when I first bought this, there was a million of them.
Look up
Okay, something
essential.
just went past
openers.
about a. Oh, never mind. Don't search that. Don't. Copy search it. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay,
Hold
just
on.
email it to me.
Oh. Brad says check with Timu.
Ta-da! I just used the Amazon picture tool.
That's what he was just saying.
I took a picture, and there they are. There's a bunch of them.
Can you put the link on
you
the
Let's see. Hold on.
yeah, just put the link on the chat.
Why did other people want them too? Oh, okay.
It seemed like there was a bunch of interest.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't know if
Would it be dong in or dong out, official Ken?
You really want to
He's in
know?
Hawaii. It's going out. All right. Let me send it to Chris first, since he's the one that sent me down this rabbit hole. That's crazy. I searched all that time, and all I had to do was take a picture of it.
What's funny is the whole time you were searching, they were literally talking about that feature.
It's called an essential oil bottle opener.
Nothing about
But mine's
orifice in or
cooler
out.
because it came with a beer cap opener too. All right, let's see. So let me put it in the chat.
Chris says you should start selling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm not going to put the link. I'm going to put it on my website, and I'm going to put my link in there.
$50 each.
Hold on, here we go. Hold on. All right, there. Y'all are welcome. Go grab them up. Did it work?
As your bookkeeper, I do not approve of this move.
Did it work?
Ken says Lodong.
I don't know.
I don't see it yet.
Are they
don't know where
blocking
you put it.
Amazon links on here or what?
It's possible.
Yeah, because I see it. I think they're blocking Amazon links.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will try it again. One more.
Let's see what's right up. Define belt. Yeah, no, it's not showing up.
Yeah, they are. They're blocking Amazon links. So here, I'll tell you what they call it.
Well, yeah, don't
Here,
you
I'll
realize
type
that
it in while you say it.
Google
It
and Amazon
is-
hate each other?
It is okay because it's Amazon, so they're like 5 pieces essential oil bottle opener removal tool opener removal bottles 5 pieces. Like there's like a million words. Hold on.
Well, that sounds like a Temu description.
Yeah, see, like on mine, like on our oils that are on Amazon, they got like beard softener, conditioner, oil, blah 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 blah. It just keeps on going. So it's 5 pieces, essential oil, bottle opener with keychain, multifunction zinc alloy,
Okay, you lost me.
remover accessory opener, key tool, multicolored bottles, opener,
Got it.
universal metal key tool opener and remover. So there you
I
heard
put the
me.
shortened version of essential bottle opener.
The brand is REICYFANG.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Can you say that out loud?
No. There. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. I'm glad I had these.
Oh, good googly moogly. Time to
Thank
put
you,
the whole
China
thing
Mate.
out there.
Thank you, Dynamite.
I'm gonna start selling those. I'm gonna buy a 5-pack for $7.50, and I'm gonna sell each one for $5 a piece. Not the 5-pack, one individual one for $5.
Why don't you go on Shin or Alibaba? You could buy a whole lot of them and then put your logo on them.
Yep, that's Dynamite's got it.
And
That's
flip
it right there. I think it's funny that they block Amazon links on here.
The name of the company is definitely interesting. Racy Fang.
Yeah, Amazon and Google don't
Well,
jive well.
Once you Google that, it's going to pull up a million places that have them. You can get a pack of 5, you can get 2, you can get 1. You can get whatever you want.
I mean, because really, who needs one of those, right? Like, if you need one, you need 10. Put them all over the house. You're going to be popping orifice reducers everywhere.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I could do that, I guess. I've had these for years. I don't know what. Oh yeah, because I got tired of trying to, like, whenever one restrictor cap got stuck and didn't go all the way down, like I had to use like a butter knife to get it out. And finally, I was like, there has to be a tool, and I have no idea how I searched for it and came up with it. If it took that long, I don't know how I did that. I probably just came across it looking for something else and was like, I need one of those.
I wonder if a wine corkscrew would work. You screwed it in there and pulled it out.
Well, it might get plastic bits in the oil.
Yeah, I would be worried about that. With it going in, just like if you were, you put a cork too far into
Because
it.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've done that with wine, and I still drink the wine, but that's me. I just drink I spit the cork pieces out.
Oh, wait, what Carrie means
But I
is that
can't really sell the oil after I get plastic pieces.
you pop the box up on the counter and.
That's why there was no cork. It was cardboard pieces. I don't drink wine. I don't drink. Period.
Struggle is real.
I drink wine.
We don't drink.
Yeah. Nope. Not at all. I do not have a super fancy electric corkscrew opener in the kitchen. I use that to bake chicken.
Yeah, you probably don't have one of those wine bottle vacuum thingies that sucks the air out before you
Yeah,
recap.
we've had
I don't
them
know
all.
anything about that, but
We don't drink, remember?
We just quit.
Today.
I don't drink anymore. I don't
So
drink
it-
any less, but
It doesn't give away free bottles of oil.
This is just water. This is my daily intake of water. That's why I drink vodka, because it's the same color.
You sound like one of our high school students.
Sometimes I feel like one of your high school students. Holy crap! Wow, look what I just found up here. How long is that? That's been up here since last winter.
Tier 1.
I don't want to know.
A bottle of Tier 1. Hadn't even been opened. Still got the
Oh, okay.
seal on it.
Dang.
I wonder if... Yeah, let's do it. Let's crack it on screen.
I do love Tier 1.
Let's see how my oils hold up.
Wait, what is that?
That is Around the Fur
Around the
Butter.
Fur
I
Butter.
kept that for myself. That'll come back again next spring. But I always, whenever I kill something for the next season,
Let me see.
oh, it's still good. It
I
better
do
be.
love that.
There you go. I know I've had people message me who said that they've had bottles of mine for 1.5 to 2 years and they're still good.
I have some that I've had 3 years that are still good, but
Yeah.
but I keep them in a basement that stays cold year round.
Wow. I haven't
That's
smelled
a great idea.
Tier 1 since last November. What else is up here? Oh yeah, I kept all the Around the Fur butters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had 3 butters left. I decided to keep those until next spring for myself.
Butter never goes bad if you keep it protected.
Yes.
It's very well protected. It's right next to the stapler.
Hey, that's good protection.
and the security camera batteries and the priority mail stickers.
Super well protected.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
don't
that
even get close. Don't
that-
look. Quit looking up there, fool.
Is that an SD card?
Oh my lord.
No,
It is.
I am not.
This is right next to the board that Carrie said that he was going to be writing stuff on. I think he got it about 3 years ago, the Expo marker board.
Yeah, I still have the brand new pack of Expo markers.
He put it like 10 feet up on the wall.
That's why I don't use it. I try to use it. Oh, we got it. Oh,
Well,
look.
maybe you shouldn't put it up that high.
It's literally, I mean, I couldn't even.
Define Beard Co. pins. I remember when I gave those out.
Keep in
Wait,
mind,
how old
you
was
did
that?
see him stand up to get to the shelf. Like he literally, when he put this up, he must have felt like he was 8 feet tall.
This is the.
And bulletproof.
This is Oh, that's for markets. That's a credit card reader.
Keep that far, far away.
That's funny how I stand in front of this desk every day and I've never paid attention to what's up there.
Because it's 10 feet tall, fool.
Sorry. Look at this.
10 feet tall and bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
Sublime Vibes. That's my old wash. The intense hydrating beard wash that I got rid of because it doesn't really have that much of a lather. That wasn't its purpose, but everybody was
I
always
like that one,
everybody always said
actually.
it doesn't lather enough. I'm like, that's not its purpose. It's a hydrating wash. So I guess I should probably use these.
I like that one. I know that gentlemen like that lather, but as a female, I prefer not to have the lather because that will it makes your hair a little bit more fuzzy.
Well, there's like 8 bottles over there you can have.
Excellent.
But they
Gotta
got.
keep the hair fresh.
I discontinued that like over a year ago. So
Hold on, Scott. Do you pull the hat up a little bit? Okay. So you got a little bit up there.
Yeah, it's just a receding hairline.
I was about to say I'm sitting here talking about washing my hair here, and I don't think I have much of an audience.
But you know, I
A
thought
few
all
of us have hair.
Yeah.
all washes were hydrating. You just added water.
I do get a little. Kevin, you're right. I do get a little bit sidetracked. She has words. She's the one that has ADHD like crazy.
I do. I do. You should see when my daughter and I go shopping, and neither one of us have medicated. It's.
Don't let me turn on the fragile sticker machine. Oh, the roll's out. Damn, now I gotta change the roll. Why was I doing that?
One of us is medicated and one of us is not. I'm just saying.
Damn it. Now I gotta change it.
Is it me?
No, it's always fun going out with my daughter. We come back with Lord knows what. We'll walk in and Carrie's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh man, we were at HEB. We went to go get some apples, and while I was there, I happened to see this lady with these shoes. So I followed her, and she walked down this aisle, and there's all this Asian food down that aisle. Did you know that you can eat fill-in animal part or whatever jar?" And that is what will end up coming home with us. And my daughter's just as bad. So it's not all me.
There's a half-used bottle around the fur over there.
And you said the magic word, HEB.
I love HEB.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude. Does everybody
in Louisiana?
I love HEB.
We live at HEB.
Uh-huh.
And they sell wood chips for smoking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great
The good
stuff.
old HE butts. Uh-huh.
Every time we go to Texas, a buddy of mine gives me some money and tells me this is what we need, this, and this, because we smoke Boston butts, and we make a taco with that. And
Oh yeah.
we buy our chips at HEB.
Because they're great. HEB is
And low price,
amazing.
too.
Hmm. Yep. You can get anything. Go to one of those Super Plus HEBs. You are in like Flynn.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I
go in
wish
there.
we'd get them in here in Louisiana, but I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, it's a Texas. Well, I guess Whataburger left Texas, so it's a possibility.
Yeah, see, Amber knows what's up.
Hmm.
Find a task within a task after you do a task, and then start another task.
Mm-hmm. The list of the list of the list, and then you have to list out your lists.
Dude, I'll ask her for something, and she's like, "Hold on, I'm going to make a spreadsheet." I'm like, "No, just tell me. I just want to know. I don't want a spreadsheet."
I love Excel.
When I was still in the corporate world, I loved Excel and pivot tables. And tables you feed from one page to the next. And
Oh, I know, and you can link them.
yes.
Give me some Microsoft Office any day. Although Google Office is doing a little better. I'm just saying. Now that
Google.
Oh yeah, you're a non-Google user.
I'm not in corporate America anymore, so I'm way behind on the times.
I got you. Well, being in public school, especially during COVID, definitely upped the virtual game. Hello.
I'm videoing the video. I'm live streaming the live stream.
Wait, can you see me? Oh.
We've definitely gone off the rails here, haven't we?
So
what,
much
Mike?
got left.
You see what Mike's missing? Mike's missing all the fun.
But see, they can't see that.
I know. That's the
It's no
point.
fun.
Oh,
There you go.
Scott's back.
Hi, Scott.
We're live streaming the live stream,
Hi.
Scott.
Oh, hey, Scott. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome back.
Stop recording.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't get him started on all his technology stuff.
Like, the sump pump kicked in and then the internet went out.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hold on one second.
Oh, yes, and Amber. Excel. Favorite part about Excel is being able to lock cells, password protected. So when you distribute it out,
They can't touch it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's kind of the same thing. So I do woodworking, I make wood characters for like putting out in your front yard and stuff. And you'll find me with a measuring tape and sawdust and all the things. I've got about 50 projects going right now.
I'm gonna save the orifice reducer thing just in case I ever need another one. Because I don't want to have to search again. Wow.
Hook it to your key ring.
How would you even say that, official Ken? Kiowa wood? Kiowa wood?
He's in Hawaii.
Kiowa wood?
He's in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
No, Amber, I don't forget my passwords because it's the same one every time. For my
Password?
spreadsheet, that is.
All right.
That's what Face ID is for now.
We
You
got-
ask me what my password is, and it's a hard no. I just go,
Yeah,
My password is
and my watch unlocks my computer.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, so does mine. The MacBook.
mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah, we have actually our home is a smart home, and it's all Apple HomeKit. Everything is controlled by Apple. We have, there's a HomePod right here in the lab. We've got, whoops, that's good. Actually, I like that better.
I actually, it's funny because
Yeah.
anytime our internet is down,
Motion sensors control the lights in the
Mhm.
lab. Like if I stop moving, the lights go out. Yeah, we've got like 6 or 7 HomePods, motion sensors everywhere that activate things.
yeah, when our internet's down, you'll see me walking around the house, or I'll go into another room and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to say her name because she'll do it. Turn off dining room. And I'm like, dude, turn off the dining room.
Yeah,
Turn off the dining room.
Siri doesn't like her, but she talks to Siri like bad. So
Because she didn't like me. We're not friends. We're frenemies.
my favorite in the morning is when she's like, Siri, add milk to the grocery list, and Siri will go every single time, who's speaking? And she'll say Jana,
and she'll go, I'm
then
sorry,
she'll
who's speaking?
She'll say it again, and then she'll say Jana, and then she'll go, you need to authenticate on your iPhone. I'm like,
Like her and I have
basically Siri's like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna make you go to your phone and do it.
And then you literally have to go do it anyways.
And then I walk in and I say it, and then she's like, okay, Carrie, I've added
No, she doesn't
milk
do
to
it
the
like that.
grocery
She
list.
goes, okay, Carrie, I'm adding milk to the grocery list. Hot stuff.
I'm the one that set her up.
Imagine that.
We're lazy. We have smart locks, everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't get off the couch for anything when I'm done at the end of the day. I just don't want to do it. I'm like, turn on this light, turn on that. I tell it to do everything.
Yeah, it is nice. Like when you go to bed, you just give it the command, and all the doors lock, all the lights turn off except for the ones that we programmed, and the alarm pops on. And you just have to give it one command, so you're never gonna forget that something needs to be done.
I still miss the clapper.
I've got that before.
Yes.
I don't know many people actually talk about missing the clap.
Syphilis is nothing but
Yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah, pretty soon. Emo is like the king of winning every contest. Not even just beard stuff. Like he can enter a contest where they're giving away socks, and he's gonna win.
I know. I feel like every time I go on Instagram, I see him winning. He's got something in the mail that he won.
Yeah.
Turn on sexy lights.
Turn on the mood lights. Here come the purple lights. Purple
You don't
lights.
have to turn on the red light.
No, True North. He is all into doing like
What?
all the new technology and stuff. So we did not buy the house like that. He has installed something like a whole house system, and then he finds something that he's like, oh, but this one does this, and he takes everything out and reinstalls the new system.
I have 2 bins in the garage of old technology where I'm like, I bought it and I'm like, oh, this is so good. And then like 3 months later, someone else releases a new one and I'm like, tear them all out. We're installing all the new stuff.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's still a switch, a
It's
smart
still
switch
a
or something
freaking
like that.
switch. But this one instead, it like winks at him when it shuts the door or something.
Well,
Yeah.
let's be honest about it.
We have, I mean, like even in our cars, we have Apple CarPlay and we've got a smart garage door opener as well.
I do love the smart garage door opener though. So long story short, we had a armed invasion at our house a few years ago, and they actually got in through, they got into my car and got the garage door opener, and that's how they entered our home. So Carrie took out anything that would be in the car that would allow somebody to enter our house. And one of those was the garage door opener. So it is all through your phone on an app, and you can open and close it from anywhere. So if somebody's coming to, come to your house or whatever, and you're aware that they're going to be there, you can just flip it and it'll open the garage door. You can be in another city.
I forgot I installed a new switch in the garage.
I hate
today.
you.
Forgot about that. Lexi was like, what is that? I was like, oh, it's this new switch. Look, I didn't even have to like take anything out or anything. It just goes like right over. It's like retrofit.
Now I hate garage door openers. I'm gonna have to learn a whole new one.
No. I'm talking about for the lights.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
Yeah. We were cleaning out shelves the other day. I had brand new products still sealed that I hadn't even used yet, and I got them like probably a year ago. A couple of smart switches, a couple of sensors. Yeah, we have water leak sensors. We have all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. It's probably overkill, but it makes my life easier.
But it also makes it safe. Our house is incredibly safe.
We used to have like 7 cameras around our house, not inside, but outside.
Our neighbors would be like, because the corner that we live, we have a lot of the military and law enforcement in our area. So it's ridiculous, some of the messaging that goes on between Carrie and some of our neighbors. They'll be like, dude, go check your camera at 2:32. Did you see that guy fall? He fell right on his...
It's not cameras, it's canaries.
Whatever.
My neighbor across the street, he works for the Border Patrol. And like if something happens at his house, he's like, hey, did your canaries see anything at 0300? I'll go and look. I'm like, no, but there's some kid who just took a dump on the sidewalk right there. I don't know.
Check 0332, whatever it is, 1532.
It's, the last time he did that, he was like at 0300 or 0315 or something like that. And I was looking, I was like, no, man, I don't see nothing. He goes, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. It was yesterday. I was like, oh. I was looking at today. Just wasting my time. Yeah, no, our neighbors across the street have trail cameras in the trees in the front yard.
Dude, somebody walks past it and it lights up the neighborhood. It's hilarious.
It's so bright, like it makes people run.
Yes.
You guys had an armed invasion. How many arms was it?
How many arms? There were 6 full arms, 2 of which were carrying weapons. Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah,
it's not good when you sleep through it.
No, it's not good when your dog sleeps through it.
Yeah, we had just got this little puppy.
Brave soul.
She was wild. This dog was wild, always yelping and barking. Like when we first got her, when she was a little puppy. Is she in here? No,
she's not.
But when someone broke in, she didn't say a damn thing. I was like, oh my god, dog.
I know.
I showed them where the good stuff was.
When we woke up, they had already been in, and then they were out standing in our driveway.
Yeah.
And then when we came out, they took off. But
Thank
yeah, it was afterwards. Like the cops were looking at the video camera footage, and they pointed out that they were carrying guns, and I was like, "Oh boy, wow, we dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet on that one. No pun intended."
Yes, but yeah, that's when Carrie really upped the technology in our house, and just making sure, because it's really easy to like walk away from a door and forget to lock it behind you.
We used
or
to
whatever.
never. I mean, but
So-
also out in Buda, nobody really ever slept with their doors locked. Period. And then
Yeah.
when it happens to you, you're like, "Oh God, here we go. Now we got to start locking the doors."
Yeah, we live in a small
Yeah.
town. Everybody knows everybody. So, when things like that happen, they're usually coming from out of town. So it's kind of a false sense of security. When you got horses going down the street, they're heading up to the HEB.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel a little safer.
Yeah, Amber, we have a smart thermostat too. I never get off the couch or out of bed to change the thermostat. I just tell Siri to do it.
Thank God I don't have one of those, because my wife and I fight with the thermostat because I pay the electric bill and she doesn't care. So
Yeah, that's one thing I don't know, man. Once I started getting all that stuff, I was like, thank God,
Yeah.
glad I did it. But
Jeffrey and Kevin, mine's a Smith & Wesson.
I guess you can tell by the thumbnail what my firearm of choice is.
used to have a P220, loved it, sold it to my brother-in-law, regretted it ever since.
I've got a P365. I've got the P365 XL Spectre Comp. I've got a P365 XL regular. I've got a P320. I've got
What's the AR that you have?
which one?
The one, the little one.
I got two 300 blackouts, one 5.56. The little one? Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I just got my tax stamp from the
Oh,
jackwads at the ATF. So yeah, I got a short barrel 300 blackout, 10.5-inch barrel.
Yeah. And we've got the little one that Lexi uses.
Yeah, she has a 22 AR. Her daughter has a little 22.
Yeah.
It's like an AR style.
Hey,
but
you know what?
22.
It's important though, because you want your kids to know about them so that they also understand the safety part. So
I got
exactly.
a Smith & Wesson
Yeah.
Shield Plus. I got a Glock 43X. I've got an arsenal,
Yeah.
But
when I roll over out of bed, I roll into the giant safe with the thing. Yeah, right there.
Oh, it's not next to the door to the panic room?
Right?
that is the panic room. If we ever panic, we open it up and there's no more
There's a
panic.
room.
Yeah, that'll do it, Kevin. That's for sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
definitely.
All your short barrels drown in a lake. Yeah, yeah. I have a bunch of friends who their short barrels. They lost them in boating accidents too. Yeah, I was a little iffy about getting a tax stamp through the ATF, but then I figured it doesn't matter. They know what you got anyway. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And plus the police chief around here, he knows everybody, and because you have to send copies of your paperwork to your local chief too, so he knows.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Aware of
and yeah, and the neighbor across the street is like best friends with him, and he's also the notary who did my paperwork. But he told him, he was like, "Oh no, he's cool. Don't worry about it." And I was like, "It's not the local chief I'm worried about. It's the ATF."
It's the guy across the street that's like, did your canary do?
Yeah. I have a T-shirt that says "Save the dogs, abolish the ATF."
Yes,
Because
definitely.
they will raid your house and shoot your dog.
Yeah.
No, we live in a really small town. In general, our town is very safe. I mean, it really is a place where everybody knows everybody. You run into the people that that you see and stuff like that. So it's better than living in the big city. We lived in the big city forever. I love small town life.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I'm a no safety guy too. She likes the. She has a
I want a
double
double
safety.
safety.
She's got the pawn safety and the safety.
and the thumb.
All of mine are no safeties. Yeah, if you need a safety, you're not practicing good safe gun handling.
Oh, wait, don't say that out loud. You're not
I
practicing.
can use one without a safety, but I learned on my Smith and Wesson, and I learned to flip it and the other safety, and so for me it's more natural because that's what I learned on.
Unless you have a 1911, then
Yeah, you have no choice.
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be locked.
Yeah.
Yes. So for me, since that's what I learned on, it's something that I prefer.
Yeah, I haven't bought anything in a long time. I don't plan on it. I went crazy for a while there, just buying one right after the other.
Yeah, it was a stressful time.
Yeah, that was my excuse.
Mm-hmm. And then the safe showed up, and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Amish country.
Yeah.
Well, with the Chevron case, ATF may be becoming more of a convenience store.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do anything because for some reason they keep making laws and they're not, a rule is not a law, and I don't know how they keep getting away with it. Well, I do know how. There's politicians who keep letting them get away with it. And it's also about money because that tax stamp cost me $200, so they're like, you can't have a short barrel rifle unless you give us money. They're like drug dealers, you know what I mean? It's like,
Have a fully automatic rifle unless you give us money.
yeah. Like,
I was in trucking for 20 years. I know about these letter agencies that make rules.
Well, and the funny thing is like a short barrel doesn't make anything more accurate. It actually makes it less accurate. It doesn't make sense, It just doesn't make sense to me.
Muzzle velocity and.
Yep. Yeah, I got a military discount too. So, GovX. Yeah, we support.
100%. My dad was a veteran, a proud veteran.
Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force. And like I said, a lot of our neighbors and friends are all law enforcement or military or both. It's not even just the GovX discount also works for teachers and educators and things like that. So I try to help out as much as we can. We do, but it's only sells ice cream.
I know, because I asked her if they have a Dairy Queen. You don't live in a small town unless you got a Dairy Queen.
Oh,
That's
are
the
you saying
sign.
they don't make the Hunger Buster and the Belt Buster at yours?
We live in the city and we have a Dairy Queen.
They correct. Oh yeah. Well, no, is Wisconsin really the city? Like, what part of Wisconsin do you live in?
Milwaukee.
Oh, damn, that's the city.
Yeah.
You're damn right. But do you have a Whataburger?
No. No.
Whataburger. What?
Not this far north.
I bought a Dollar General.
Oh, we have one.
Well, we got tons of them.
Yeah, we got
Dollar General, the Family Dollar,
Yeah.
Five Below. Heck yes.
Yeah.
Now, Five Below, that's a new store that I was not familiar with, and just found out about recently, and also found out that prices went up. They're not Five Below anymore, so
They are not Five
No.
Below. They're like 5% Five Below.
Yeah.
$5.99. The selfie stick that also doubles as a tripod, but
Well, hell, I can't even remember the last time I spent $1 in the dollar store. It's
I've never spent $1 at the dollar store.
I'm like, oh look, it's a bag of Milk Duds, $4. It's the dollar store. I came in here to buy this for $1. Jeez.
$4.
Yep.
$1 store, $2 store, $3 store. Yeah.
We
One
totally
time.
took over this live stream, didn't we?
Oh, I think so. Sorry.
Sorry. Definitely.
Don't
Nope,
worry.
you're doing great.
You got questions for us or anything like that? You want to know anything that we haven't already told everyone?
I mean, shoot, you guys know that Carrie's got a shelf up here with stapler crap. Like, nobody else knows that.
Okay, question number 1. Carrie, what's your favorite fast food burger of all time?
All time.
Yeah, it's the double meat with cheese from Whataburger.
That's the right answer. Yes.
Yeah, you
That's
put In
my
and Out.
favorite.
You put an In and Out burger in front of me, and it's gonna go to my dogs.
Oh,
My dogs only eat
we have
Whataburger.
that here. I won't go there, but we did have a couple of those fancy national burger chains that I was not impressed at all whatsoever with them.
Mine is the gluten-free, non-GMO veggie burger.
This is the one that let us get robbed.
That's not meat. That's
No,
not meat. Veggie burger.
Look at
there's a
that.
reason they call it the
But it's got to
Impossible
be on a
Whopper.
gluten-free bun. And please, can you make sure that it's farm to market?
Yeah, and you ordered that with extra bacon.
Yeah,
There's
she
a
doesn't.
reason Burger King calls it the Impossible Whopper, because it's impossible you'll ever eat anything that's as nasty as that again.
The only thing that the Burger King sells near us is drugs. That's yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
ours
true.
doesn't sell anything. It's always. I don't even know why they're open because there's never anybody there.
Yeah, man. I'm a double meat with cheese from Whataburger all day.
I'm a vegetarian.
But I don't really eat that many burgers anymore. I've lost over 50 pounds since the last time I've been on this stream.
Wow.
Can't tell because the beard.
Yeah, I was.
That's why.
Yeah, in fact, I've got like, I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 Dixons that I have to sell that are double XLs because they're just so big on me now. Now I'm wearing a large.
Matter of fact, I do wear 2XL. What you got?
You wear a double XL? Hit me
Yeah.
up, man, because I'm selling them. I am. I mean, they're just sitting in the closet. I've got so many. I've got the flannels. I got party shirts. I got the bamboo shirts. They're just too huge on me now, so I'm gonna sell them all.
Yeah, I'm a little tiny guy. I'm only 4'2" and weigh. No, I'm 6 foot and weigh 265. So, yeah.
I was 6'2", 260.
Mhm.
Well, I was like 252 because now I'm 205. But yeah, no, I've lost a ton of weight. I mean, I actually did stop eating burgers for a long time.
I think the last time I weighed 205 was between 9th and 10th grade.
Yeah, I was this is the first time I've been 205 since my senior year.
Oh,
Yeah.
senior
It
year,
wasn't-
I was 235.
It wasn't until I went to, I mean, I played football in college and they made me get to 265 like my first year. I gained 60 pounds my first year in college.
No needles.
No. Next question. That was too easy.
Okay. I didn't know I was coming up with the questions, but it just popped into my head. So,
Jason has a list. He's just holding back.
Oh, I can ask.
Go ahead.
What for both yins? What was your favorite toy as a kid?
Light bright.
Ooh,
Like how
that's an
young,
original answer.
how young are we talking here?
I'm not old enough to know what that is.
Etch a sketch.
Light bright was the bomb. Etch a sketch.
Etch a sketch.
Actually, yeah, because you could shake that thing.
I used to love that sound.
Man, trying to make a circle on that thing, like.
That was impossible. I
How
don't
about
care
a pet
who you are.
rock? You guys remember that in the 80s, the pet rock?
Oh,
Seven
Pet
yeah.
Rock.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had one, and I used to sell pet rocks. I'd go get gravel out of the driveway, and the next door neighbor, I guess he felt sorry for me, and he'd always come by at least one or two of my pet rocks.
Chris, you're a 2X Dixon? Yeah, hit me up, dude. I'm selling them all, man. I just can't wear them anymore. They're just massive on me now. It blows my mind. I was actually kind of sad because I probably spent $2,000 or $3,000 on Dixons.
Mm-hmm.
You have them too.
Yeah. All right, next question.
So, well, we kind of know this about Carrie because I mean, what before you got into the beard care, and started your business, what what was some of your uh, hobbies or interests before you got into the beard care? Now we know Carrie is a
Music.
rock star. Yeah,
Yes,
he was
Carrie was a rock star. I guess, oh God, I love to knit.
Oh,
Wow.
See, opposite.
Awesome.
I love to knit. I love knitting. My grandmother helped to raise me, so I absolutely love knitting and art and those type of things. It doesn't know not many people know those old school type of things, but knitting and sewing. I used to make my daughter's clothes. So
did you ever do any crocheting too, or strictly
I cannot
knitting?
stand crocheting.
Okay.
I feel like either you are on the knitting side of things or you're on the crocheting side of things. There's no crossover. Don't you pull your crochet needles out near me. I'll stab you with my knitting needle. So yes, very opposite, but yes, that's what I was kind of I love to do that stuff.
Well, who was? I think that was Rosie Greer, wasn't it? The football player that did knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Was it knitting
Yeah.
or was it crocheting?
I think it was knitting.
I think it was knitting, but if it was crocheting, then
Scott and
no.
I are sitting here going, "What? How did y'all know that?"
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Knitting history.
Mm-hmm. The history of knitting.
No, my grandmother, she made all of us. I got three brothers, and she made all of us, yarn blankets, Afghans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good Afghan.
Yeah. Something nice and toasty.
Yeah,
Made with love.
It's depressing, man. I look at my closet. Half my closet is Dixon's I can't even wear. I mean, I can wear them, but they're just so big now that it just doesn't look right. It's just
Like Batman flying around the house with a cape.
pretty much. Yeah, I just put on underoos and a Dixon, and I just run around.
Underoos. Now that's a blast.
Oh, the big wheel.
Yeah, I remember big wheels. We used to go down the driveway and then pull the handle up and
Yep.
slide.
But don't scuff your garanimals.
Garanimals.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
We didn't have the big wheels. My grandmother had what was the red wagon?
The radio flyer.
Radio flyer. Mm-hmm. Yep, we had the old school radio flyers, like all rusted. Somehow none of us got tetanus. I don't know how.
A shot.
Everything was painted with lead paint and lived through that.
We drank out of the water hose.
Yeah.
Yep. You always got to let it run for a while to get the hot water out first, though.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Amber knits bikinis.
Oh, they
That's
weren't
where Jerry's song
appropriate.
from. What got him kicked off YouTube.
Yeah. All I was trying to do was show her knitting skills, and everybody was like, "Show me what she made you," and it was the thong, and so I put it on, and YouTube kicked us off immediately.
It
was some of my very first tries, so there were some pretty
the front
big
had
gaps.
a big hole in it, like that big.
Yeah, pretty big gaps in there.
It's like, never mind. I'm gonna say it. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. She's gonna go potty on the floor. Hi guys. All right, I'm ready for the next question. You've got a rock star and a grandma here.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just kind of winging these, but if you could only do one thing on your bucket list, what would it be?
One thing on my bucket list.
Get a bucket list.
Honestly, it would be to go back to the cabin that we grew up in the Rocky Mountains.
Is it still
That would
there?
be the one thing. It is still there. My family owns it, but it's in the middle of a national forest. So it was there before the national forest became a national forest. They built the national forest around it. So once our 200-year lease was up, it was no longer a place that we could go to live. So it's up there in the middle of nowhere. It would be something that I would absolutely go up there and go camping and just stay there. It's beautiful. It's right next to a stream, fresh water. It's amazing. That would be my one bucket list.
Camping there?
Do what?
Can you still go camping there?
So right outside of where they started the national forest, there's some campgrounds that you can go to, and you can camp right outside of the national forest. But the area itself, you cannot. It's close enough. It's maybe about 2 miles in, so you close enough to do a good hike, but not that close. I mean, unless you don't get caught by the park rangers, and then you can do anything you want.
Nothing is illegal if you don't get caught.
That is correct. Yes, sir.
At least
That
Okay,
would be my one bucket list. What one thing would you do on your bucket list?
Yeah.
I've already done everything. Remember, I was the rock star.
No, bucket list, travel or
He'd probably like to have my gumbo.
Well, I don't know. That's a hard one. That is a hard one. I think I'd have to say I want to go to the Great Wall of China.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm going to the mountains. He's going to the Great Wall of China. One of
It's the
us.
same thing.
One of you is
Mine is
getting
in New
closer every day.
Mexico.
I've been to New Mexico a million times.
Not this place. It's like heaven. Like heaven on earth.
Let's see, how many was that? 3?
hmm
Crap, I gotta come up with 2 more.
Hey, are you kind of the question I asked? Because that could be 4.
Yeah, emo, me too. That's what I'm saying. Go to the Great Wall of China and do some meditating with some Buddhists. I'm from Buddha. I want to meditate.
It is not Buddha. Do not use that word. It is Buda, Texas.
Looks
Like
it's
I
spelled
am
Buddha to me.
beautiful.
He wants to come to Louisiana and meditate with some Buddha.
There you go. There you go.
Some crawfish Buddha.
So,
The eyes.
so what's some hobbies you might have on your off time when you have a little bit of off time? What's some things you like to do for pleasure?
Shooting.
Yes, that is
Okay,
definitely
okay.
your hobby. Watching football. More football. Astros.
Yeah,
Am I providing you with all your hobbies?
I watch a lot of sports, but no, I mean, as far as actually doing things, shooting.
hmm
We go to the pool a lot.
hmm Yeah.
The lake,
pool.
fishing.
Fishing. Yeah.
You know,
As a family, we do a lot of fishing. Carrie does a lot more shooting than I do. I do woodworking. It's a hobby that I learned from my dad. And after he passed, I really took it up and, made me feel so more connected to him. So I have 8-foot Jack Skellington character that I put out at Christmas. I'm a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I love to do that type of stuff. I make signs. There's a couple places here in town. I've done their signs for their businesses. So I guess creativity wise, hobbies, that would be me. I love to be rolling in sawdust and sweaty and dirty and paint and all the things. It just Fun. I know.
Shooting, fishing, water sports. I'm like a walking Cabela's.
You are like a walking Cabela.
Dan was making fun of us last time because our business not our home, but our business address is actually on Cabela's Drive because Cabela's is like right in the middle of Buda, and it's like one of the biggest. It's the biggest store in Buda.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's
owned by a Bass.
our business
Bass
address
Fishing.
is right across the street.
Yeah.
Mm.
Basically, a lot of outdoors. Anything
Cabela's is owned by
outdoors. I
Bass Pro.
love to be outdoors. Give me sunshine on my face, and I'm a happy camper.
No, where I did kind of look it up on a map, but Texas is so big. Where is Buda at?
So you have Austin. Austin is the capital, and then it goes Buda, Kyle, San Marcos, San Antonio. So we are just right outside of Austin. We're far enough to where we don't have to deal with all the big city
With
stuff.
Austin.
Yeah, with the big city stuff. Because there's a big enough gap where it's separated, but it's close enough to where if we just hop on the toll road, we're right there in Austin. So, yeah.
The liberals keep
So-
their distance, and the regular people keep theirs.
Yeah. It's definitely got that enough distance to where we got our own little space out here.
How do you deal with the heat?
We just got used to it. Like, yeah. I mean, it's a nightmare for shipping butters. Like,
Yeah.
I'll admit, like when we hit the 100 days over 100, we hit,
it's the time of year that I have to put one of those on every butter.
yeah, the caution melted.
Caution.
Um,
Probably, I can guarantee you, if you order butter from us June through August, it's melted when you get it.
But
Yeah.
like if we go, like people that are them northerners, it gets to be 70 here and we're all like pulling out our jackets and like, we're like, oh God, it's so cold. I'm pulling out my Uggs and walking out in long sleeves. So, I mean, it's really, the only time it gets overwhelming is when you get this multiple days over 100 degrees. We're hitting like 110 consecutive days. At that point, it becomes kind of dangerous. So you just need when it gets cold.
It hasn't been as bad this summer. It's been between 95 and 100 just about every day.
It's been fantastic.
But
Oh my
last
gosh.
year we had 105 to 110 for about 2 months straight.
Yeah.
That got a little irritating, but yeah, it would get like to 95 and we'd be like, oh, finally, it feels great outside. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It's you just get used to it, I think. I mean, really I get cold easily. So anytime we go anywhere further north, I'm really like, oh my goodness, it's so cold. And, my brother lived up in Colorado and it was like 70 and all of them are walking around in like, freaking shorts and stuff. And I'm going,
That's me in 40s.
Yeah.
yes, that's insane. That's insane.
Shorts and
We
t-shirts on Christmas
literally,
Day.
if there's even a chance of it hitting 32 here, school's closed down. It doesn't matter if there's precipitation, the school will close down just in case. Yeah, 32 is our limit here.
That's like 6 months out of our year.
Yeah, we're the biggest wussies when it drops below 35.
But it can be 110 and the buses are running, man.
I love cold weather. She freaks out. It'll get down to like 50 and she's like, no, it's too cold. I'm like, man, this is perfect weather. I'm out in a bikini.
The knitted one. Our neighbors love us.
Crocheted.
Yes, our neighbors love us.
Yeah, I'm a 60 to 65 degree fan.
Oh, that's
like
so
perfect.
cold.
No, I mean, it might be cool, but that's a perfect temperature to be outside doing yard work and things like that.
80. 80
Yeah.
is nice and like it's the perfect temperature. You've got that, you're not like burning hot. 80.
No, I'm burning hot. I'm dripping sweat. My shirt's soaked.
Yeah, aren't you
Yeah.
building a deck right now, or didn't you build a deck?
Yeah.
last-
Yeah, I'm still in the middle of it. It's a slow progress for me being by myself doing it and trying to do it right. Make it
Hitting
last.
65 too many days in a row.
You wouldn't want to build a deck in July in Texas.
No.
Yeah. Well, well. When I started the deck, like the excavation and the post hole digging and stuff, we had almost 2 weeks where it was in the 90s, and it was killing me. I mean, because that's the thing too. When I'm out there doing it by myself, I did have my son-in-law, kind of my oldest daughter's boyfriend. He helped me a couple weekends. He helped me pour the concrete in the holes and stuff. And that day was brutal. We took a lot of breaks. We took a lot of water breaks.
Yeah.
It was hot and 80. I used 29 80-pound bags of saccharin.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
work.
we were dripping. We were dripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 for me is perfect. That's like a beautiful day, as long as there's no breeze, because then it can get a little cool.
Oh no, you need at 80 degrees. You need no humidity and you need the breeze. Then it'd be okay. And you need shade. You need shade.
Sunshine. No, give me 80 and sunshine.
I mean that was the worst. That's the worst part about building a deck. The whole time, early in the morning, it's in the shade, and then probably after 7 at night, the sun's finally behind some trees. But
Yeah.
most of the day, that sun's beating on you, and that just kills me. That just kills me.
That sounds like the perfect day. Give me a cerveza.
Yeah, I'm a vampire. I don't like the sunshine. But
Later,
okay,
Jeffrey.
I know I gotta come up with one more question. I don't have to think about that, but let me see.
I know we got good answers though.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, the people who whine the most during the winter time about it being so cold. Oh, it's so cold. I can't wait for the summer. Those are the same people that whine in the summertime. Oh, it's so hot. I can't wait for the winter time. It's like, shut the
Oh,
hell
you'll
up.
never hear
Come on.
me complaining about the heat. I don't like bundling up during the winter. But here's the thing, and maybe this is what it is. In Texas, you start the morning and it's 40. By the end of the day or the middle of the day, it's 90. And then it goes back down and it's like 65.
Yeah,
So you got to change your clothes like 10 times.
September and October in Texas is really strange. You
Yeah.
like wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, it's cold, and you take a jacket, and by noon it's up in the 90s, and you're like, well, skip the jacket.
I need shorts now.
Yeah, and then by the time 6 o'clock in the evening rolls around, it's back to being 60, 50, 60 degrees, something like that. It
Yeah.
just doesn't make any sense. It's
Yeah.
Man, I
Or
wish it
it'll be
would
30
cool up
one day
next
and
year.
90 the next.
You gotta-
Texas is weird.
You got to have a pair of shorts, a jacket, some flip flops, snow boots. You got to keep all this in your car in Texas in September.
Yeah.
and October.
This is a true story.
So you're saying in September is the best time of year to visit Texas?
October.
No, because September we can still be in the hundreds. It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to visit, the best time, honestly, is to visit in December. Usually our Christmases are about 70.
Okay.
Yeah, it's freaking cold.
Okay.
Carry new metal or hair metal?
New metal.
Duh.
That's that was my roots. And the funny thing is, I don't even listen to it that much anymore.
No, you're a cowboy.
I listen to a lot heavier stuff when I listen to metal.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I won't.
Throw some on.
Yeah, I mean, if I hear Limp Bizkit or anything like that, I'll rock it. I don't care.
If only we could fly.
Yeah, Slipknot. Korn. If you're talking new metal, like original new metal, Deftones. I mean, hell, that's why I named Around the Fur. I named it after a Deftones album. But yeah, no, I'd go with new metal over hair metal.
What's baby metal?
Oh, that's those Japanese girls, right?
Oh, is that it?
Pretty close. That's pretty close.
Oh.
Is that? What was that, Masked Man?
Yeah, new metal all the way. I mean, like I said, I don't listen to it that much anymore. I listen to a lot of country music, but I still listen to metal. Oh yeah, the dogs.
The dogs. Yes, I agree with that. I love alternative rock.
Yeah, she listens.
Yeah.
I'm an alternative girl.
She listens to some really corny stuff.
Whatever.
Like who's that band? What's the name of the actor? Jared something or?
Oh, Jared Leto.
Yeah,
One over there.
his band. She listens to that. She listens to. Oh hell, what the hell's it? What are they called? I don't know. I try to block it out. She also listens to a lot of really strange girly stuff that I'm just like. I'll be in the shower and she's like getting ready and I'm having to listen to it. I'm just like, what am I listening to right now? See, what else does she listen to? I mean, still listen to Green Day. A lot of just Nirvana. Oh, Foo Fighters. She loves the Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Loves the Foo Fighters. And I like the older Foo Fighters.
Aren't they considered classic rock nowadays?
They should be. I mean, just about.
Because
Yeah.
just about every band that I like is now considered classic rock. So.
Yeah. I mean, she listened to new metal too. I mean, that's how she met me when I was in the band. Like our bass guitarist, his girlfriend was the A&R rep for Godsmack.
Yeah, that's Leto's band there.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30 seconds more.
Yeah, she listens to that. But
They're back
Does she
again.
listen to Paramore also?
No.
to who?
Are you lying?
Paramore. I love Paramore. Until they
No,
sold
my
out.
daughter listens to Paramore though.
Until they sold out. That last album with Ain't It Fun, that was just a little too much of a sellout into pop music and bubblegum rock. But I do like Hayley Williams, and I love her voice.
Yeah. I'm pretty much all over the place. I listen to metal, I listen to pop. If you go into my music genres, I have stuff from the 50s. Because I love old musicals, like from the 30s, 40s, 50s. So you'll find some musicals in there, not new musicals. Not a fan. I like originals back when they actually sang. Growing up, I had a huge crush on Bing Crosby. So
Said nobody ever.
I know. So, but then I also, you'll find something like Rosemary Clooney right next to Korn, which is right next to, like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's been so many times I'll get in her car and she has her playlist on and it goes from like something from the 30s to Korn, and I'll just look at her like.
And then you'll throw some country in there, I mean, I enjoy music. I enjoy people's talents.
I pretty much.
So
I don't know. I have Co Wetzel on repeat like all day.
yeah.
If you don't listen to Co Wetzel, then you need to go check him out.
I don't know who that is.
Oh yes, I do. I actually still like Tool.
K-O-E.
It's a bird.
Wetzel.
It's a bird.
Co
A
Wetzel.
Quetzal is a bird. Google it.
Alrighty then.
It is actually a bird.
He's from Texas. But he's actually fairly big now. He's a fairly big musician. But I mean, yeah, he's country, but he's also they call him kind of like punk pop country because he's really got some melodic stuff that is usually like more catchier than like punk songs.
Not Rose country, is it? Or hick hop?
Quetzal.
His name is Ko. His last name is Wetzel. He doesn't like him because he complains about chicks all the time.
What a baby.
But like in a cool way, you know, like in a drunk way. He calls them the B word and things like that in his songs. You know.
What a baby, and he's named after a little bird.
He played football in Texas as well.
No, his music's it's okay. It's not on my list. It's not on my playlist.
She listens to Hardy.
I do like Hardy.
To who?
Hardy.
I live under a rock.
He's a country guy.
You've never woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed? Is that what you're telling me?
He's a crossover musician, so
Yeah.
he's a crossover between rock and country. So very much straddles that line. No, my number one favorite band ever is the Foo Fighters.
I told you while you were gone.
Number one ever. That would be on my bucket list. There you go. I'd get to see the Foo Fighters live.
Or
Dave
better
Grohl.
yet,
I'm a Dave Grohl fangirl.
go see Kiss live in full makeup.
Are they still alive?
Dude,
Yeah.
you can go to the mall and see girls wearing more makeup.
I don't want to see girls wearing more makeup. I want to see Ace Frehley, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and
Fair
Peter
enough.
Crew.
Fair enough. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
I'm listening, but I'm going to sleep.
I, growing up, well, I was born in '69, but I was in my 20s in the '90s, early '90s and stuff. So yeah, I was a big fan of Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and stuff, and listened to a lot of that stuff. But I mean, when I was younger, I grew up. I listened to Led Zeppelin, Neil Young, the band,
I love Phil Collins.
I don't
Yeah.
care anymore. I don't care anymore.
I'm a very unusual girl.
Did you ever listen to Peter Murphy?
Peter
Or Peter
Murphy.
Tosh?
He
How
was-
about Peter
He
Gabriel?
was the lead singer of Bauhaus.
Peter Gabriel, yes.
I don't know, man. I used to listen to everybody. I listened to the Smiths,
How soon
My
is
daughter
now?
listens to the Smiths.
New Order.
True Faith,
Hmm.
Bizarre Love Triangle, Blue Monday.
Yeah.
That's all 80s and 90s alternative.
That was that was my era is really gonna be the late 80s and during the 90s. So
Banshees.
yeah, it's nice to actually be one of those people that was there when grunge was developed.
Yeah.
Wearing the flannels every day and
When flannels became
that was
popular
so
again.
easy. You didn't have to wash your clothes ever. It was fantastic because
Well,
it was
some of
trying
us
to
did.
smell bad.
No, they didn't wash their clothes. They just put on more patchouli perfume and cologne
Patchouli.
and smoked clove cigarettes.
Yes.
I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back in the 80s and 90s.
Them left-handed ones.
Well, no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, left-handed ones. Yeah.
It is sad. I still listen to Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mom.
yeah. Like I said, I'll be in the shower and she's getting ready, and Phil Collins comes on. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit here and listen to this.
Yep. I know. I what can I say? I appreciate all levels of music. If you are a good musician, you are a good musician.
Aaron Lewis is living proof of that.
Hmm. I think that's why I'm not as much into the newer music, is because it's all auto-tuned. You hear people and you hear them live and it's just terrible. A good musician is going to be able to carry their voice and not have to depend on, all the new age stuff to create a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, we went to Chicago in concert. They sounded just like the albums.
Yeah.
Even after all these years, go figure.
I think that's why I love the musicals, the old school musicals, because it's all them. It's all talent.
Yeah.
How about, well, since you guys like music and stuff, what about like, what was The Voice? Do you like The Voice? And
I can't stand those shows.
I'll listen. Yeah, I'll listen to them. But I hate to say that a lot of times, like if I'll listen to clips. Like if something pops up and they're like, oh, this person's voice is amazing, I'll listen to a clip of it and I'm like, oh man, that person has some natural talent. Or if they put something up and they're like, LOL, this is hilarious. I'll listen to it for comedic value. But
we don't watch a lot of TV.
We don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest with you.
I mean, I don't watch them shows either, but I just wondered because I'll catch them like on YouTube or something, and there was one going around here a little while ago. He was I forget how old he was. He was in his 50s, but he was a janitor at a high school, and they I bet if you searched it on YouTube it might come up, but he was on America's Got Talent.
You're talking about the guy that sang Journey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly who you're talking about, man.
Yeah. That son of a bitch was good.
Oh, yes.
crazy.
He was
crazy.
good.
He buried a shame.
Yes. I think that's what it is I love to watch the clips of people who are able to go from like this guy literally cleans he cleans gum off of the floor and he has this talent. Like what the heck?
Yep.
I love those type of things, but I can't sit through a whole show, or I can't keep up with people like, oh, you won, you lost,
Yeah.
And it's all so staged.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know someone who was on one of those shows. I'm not going to say what show it is. And it's just, even if you win, you don't win because you end up selling your soul to the company. They own you. They own everything you make, everything you do, and they dictate your schedule.
You know all about that. Not that he won a show like that, but being signed to.
You remember when we were on Farm Club?
Yes.
The USA Network. Do you remember that show? It was called Farm Club.
With who was the guy?
It had
Penfield.
Matt Penfield from MTV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Matt Penfield.
And the Doritos girl back in the 90s.
Allie something.
Allie Landry?
Yeah.
Yeah, Allie's from down here.
Yeah. So we were on that show with Godsmack. Who else was on that night? I can't remember.
I don't know. I just remember Godsmack was like 2 feet tall, the lead singer.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Oh, sorry. He absolutely did not wear lifts in his shoes.
Oh, I thought maybe it was just good drugs. He was 2 feet tall.
I had a little run-in. It's funny.
Did you say a little run-in?
No pun intended. I had a little run-in with him on the bus.
On the school bus?
No, on the tour bus. It was just like, I was like, when I first saw him, I was like, man, you look way taller on TV. He lost his mind. I mean, like literally lost his mind, like Napoleon complex completely.
It's not like dude was Prince.
Yeah, he kicked us off. I was like, whatever. Okay. We what can I do about it? Whoops. Yeah, our bass guitarist, his girlfriend was the A&R rep for them. And so she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I didn't mean to come out like that. It just did, you know. I just didn't expect him to be that short. She was like, shh, don't say it. He's so sensitive about his height. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Okay, I'll stop saying it, you know.
How tall is he?
He's
Probably
very short.
about 5'1", 5'2".
Yeah.
Hmm.
But when they shoot the videos and stuff, what they do is
Put
he
the
does
camera down
where
here
it lifts,
and face
but they put the camera low and face it upwards. You'll notice all the videos are going to be from here up. They're not all going to be body shots. And then anyone that is, it's shot from the bottom to top to, you know, create that perception of height. So when you actually see him, you're like,
Cameraman lays on the floor.
I was like, well, I guess we won't be playing any more shows with him.
yeah, I'm not that tall, and I would tower. So
Well, you know the great one, before he passed away, he wouldn't hire anybody to work for him that was taller than he was. And for those of you at home who don't know who I'm referring to, the great one, Prince.
Prince.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, he wouldn't
Purple
hire
Rain?
people to
the
work.
Banks of Minnetonka.
Yes, you need to be
Yeah.
baptized in it.
Hilarious.
Yes. And he also never owned a cell phone.
Which is so weird.
He
Well,
didn't-
it wasn't. He didn't need it because everybody around him had one. If he needed,
Yeah, so he could just ask for anything.
exactly. I mean, it's Prince. Who's not going to let Prince use their phone?
This is true. This is true.
Please use my phone. Use my phone. You want to call China, Japan?
Whatever. That's
Sell
hilarious.
it on eBay.
Oh, Kevin. Okay, yeah, that was the guy's name, Richard Goodall. Kevin says he lives near them. That's the janitor.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
I didn't know he was a janitor. I just saw the title, the heading or whatever about guy blows him away or whatever, and I was just scrolling through videos, and it's like, okay, let me just see. And when he started singing, it's like, oh my god, this guy really does have talent.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going to sign off because I have a very early meeting. We've got the teachers coming in, second day of professional development. So this girl is going to old lady herself into bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
The Harper Valley PTA.
Bye, guys. Thank y'all so much for having me on.
Yep. Yep. Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night,
I'll
John.
probably sign off too because I'm old as
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Hey,
we're gonna
hey,
wind
hey.
down the show anyway.
Yeah. It's almost 11:30 for me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I was like, wait, is it?
Yeah, and I'm an old son of a bitch. I'm tired. So yeah.
No, but it was fun. It was fun, man. It was cool being on here again.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for coming on. Everybody in the chat, make sure to check us out next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for another great episode of the Bearded Respect. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And
And Mike will be back. We hope.
I'm gonna come harass him just for not
You
being
should.
here.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, look what he missed. He missed all my ADHD moments, you know.
Definitely.
oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be watching it soon. He did pop in for a minute.
Oh, did he? I missed that. Damn.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he told you thanks for filling in.
Oh, did he? Oh, damn, I missed that. Next time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody.
Thanks for coming,
Well,
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll watch you next week, right back here on the Bearded Respect on our YouTube channel.
And check out the Fine Beard Company.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
New scent, bold.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Good night.
Here's my button.
My big hand.